Coming up this week on Ralph and Vicky's Archer's Choice.
When you have someone that you partner up with, and that's our guys, people have to remember this is a team effort. It's not about I. And what happens when you got a good team? Good things happen.
Hey, this week we're heading back to Iowa.
We're back to Iowa. Iowa, one of the greatest states there is for big bucks.
That's right, big whitetails. That's
Big
what we're
bucks.
heading back out there for. Well, I'm not heading, you're heading.
It's about time. I mean, after all the work that I put in.
And we
I should
appreciate it.
be-
You know what, Christy and I really appreciate it. We spent a week out there, actually a little bit more than a week. And it's
If
your
you
turn
really
to go
appreciate
out there.
it, why didn't you guys Josh and I are there, why didn't you leave pre-made meals and
I
stuff?
did actually. There was some in the freezer, so don't act like there wasn't. There was chili in the freezer, and you can ask Josh. He'll tell you that. So nice try, though. I really do hope, though, throughout this show, that you actually have success in those tree stands, and hopefully Christy and I did not blow them up on you.
Yeah, I heard.
We hunted
through the
hard.
Grapevines,
We hunted hard.
you sat in my stand.
Well, technically,
I
you
think-
claim all those stands are yours.
No,
So
but
technically,
I think you shot your buck from my stand.
Technically, you can claim
My
all those
stand.
as your stands, except for the princess stand. So
My stand.
okay,
Yep.
let's just get going.
Yep. Abuse me one more time.
Now that Vicky has a stunning Iowa 10-point down, it's Ralph's turn to hit the stands. Hopefully, all the preseason work the crew did will pay off.
We've said it before and we'll say it again. We've been blessed, to have our little piece of heaven, out in Iowa. And just like we have it here at home in Illinois. And when we get the time, which sometimes we wish we had more of, to get out there, set up the, do the stands, do the ground blinds, do the food plots, cut trails, cut shooting lanes. I mean, this is all part of it. This is what I've known from, heck, when I started deer hunting at 14. I mean, I love that aspect of it. And to me, it's all part of it. Well, we just got to the farm. Our little slice of heaven here in Iowa, and we got here too late to hunt, but as I'm glassing, I can see a doe down there. We got our HS winter forage plot just to the east of that where the deer is heading, which is awesome. I just love getting here. I don't know what it is. You just veg. You just go. I love it. Iowa, baby.
A successful hunt is often accompanied by an early start to the morning, and day one of Ralph's hunt is no different.
Well, it's our first morning here in Iowa at the cabin, and it's beautiful. It's 26 degrees, and we're ready. I'm running a little late because I got everything on. Everything was ready. And I had a poop. Unbelievable. We got the wind right. The majority of the activity. These bucks are going to be running these hedges up and down, scent checking for does. We're just going to try and entice them a little bit.
Shortly after rattling, a buck appears and weaves its way through the woods. Not quite being the mature whitetail Ralph is hunting for, he decides to pass.
Nice buck, but not what we're looking for.
so. More than that, up there. He was here a week and a half ago with Vicky and Christy, and he said the deer did the same thing. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get down, gonna walk over there and see if we could move our set to over there.
And we said, you know what, we're getting down and we're changing it. And that's what you have to do,
Right.
especially that time of year. Those deer are telling you what they're doing. Learn from that and make your movements.
Be adaptable.
That's it.
We just got set up. It's about almost 11 o'clock. Got all set up. We are tight, and I say tight, on this trail, but it's the only other way we could set up. Now, instead of going back to camp for the rest, and then come back out, we already disturbed the area a little bit. We tried to be as quiet as possible. We figured, you know what, element of surprise. We're gonna sit it, and hopefully tonight, we're gonna have an opportunity.
Ralph encounters a few more does throughout the evening, and when the sun sets, returns to the cabin hoping for a shot at the great elusive whitetail tomorrow.
It's November 15th. All of the tables say it's the best day of the year to hunt. As we were walking in, we heard two bucks sparring way up in the cut bean field. We snuck in the best that we could. We didn't hear him after a while. We're in the southeast that's switching to southwest wind. And it's an all-day sit. We got our BBJs, our Gatorades, and we're ready to rock and roll. It's almost 11 o'clock. Nothing, I mean nothing, is moving. So it's BBJ time, baby. We did get great news. Vicky just texted me, and Nani's in remission with her breast cancer. So no matter what happens, today is a blessed day. Here's to Nani. Here's to the supermoon effect.
I am not a big fan of sitting all day, let's be clear. But when it is prime time, there is nothing more we would rather do than pack a PBJ, something to drink, something to read, and I keep forgetting this battery for your phone, but just to get in there and spend the whole day to witness what's going on, yeah, I love it.
Hey, leave my camera alone. You little snot. Hey, get out of there. I probably got pictures of his nuts, and I ain't talking about the ones he was eating. Hey, get out of there.
We sat here since before sun up. You know, we had seen some activity, but it was a slow day. I remember looking around, we were quiet, just looking, and all of a sudden I hear Josh, buck, buck, buck.
Where? Can I stand up?
So I just start to turn and I could see movement coming, and I mean, this guy came right out of the ditch. You talk about not really having a lot of time for pre-roll. There was no pre-roll. When you're just hunting by yourself, there is a release of emotions. You're excited, you're thrilled, just everything about it. When you have someone that you partner up with, and that's our guys. I mean, it's a group. It's an experience that you share together. That you're high-fiving. You're like, oh my gosh, we did this together. And that's so important and so critical that people have to remember this is a team effort. It's not about I. I hate that word, I. There is no I in team. And what happens when you got a good team? Good things happen.
Oh my gosh. That happened so fast. I'm watching this. Josh is watching that way, and all of a sudden I hear buck. I didn't know where it was, so I slowly stood up. Turned around, thinking he's coming that way, and he's on that trail. My heart is coming out of my chest, man. We smoked him. Oh my gosh. It happened so fast. We've been sitting here since about 5:30 this morning. I gotta text Vicky.
Even though most of the hunts are together,
Right.
you know, when we are apart, it seems like we're still communicating 24/7.
Yeah, we are. You know, it's one of those weird things between you and I don't know, for whatever reason, God's blessed us. I think it's a blessing. I'll count it as a blessing. I mean, 24 years of marriage, that's a long time. And for us, I mean, seriously, we're together 24/7. So when you do go away, or if I go away, it's just really odd. It's like half of my person is missing. That was a compliment.
Wow.
I was being nice to him.
I'm so happy I got gas.
We have like 40 freaking hours in
40 plus hours. Yep.
in 4 days, brother.
Yeah, brother. And we did it. All right, let's get down. We got nothing but time. We were set up right in that locust tree, and yeah, I hate locust trees, but they're always in the right place. So you have to trim them. We moved that the other day because we watched all the activity. This buck comes up the creek line, and instead of taking the trail that we moved for, he took the original trail that we were set up for. But it didn't matter. Stuck him right there, and now we're bloody spraying here, 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 here. This is a Spitfire, NAP Spitfire blood test. Entrance and exit. You know, I've always talked about, you know, everybody shows the entrance on these giant cutting diameter heads, and the entrances are incredible. They don't show you an exit because most of the time they don't. Spitfires, in and out. Here, here, here. Oh, there he is. He didn't even go. Oh my gosh, I thought he went further. 50 yards. 50 yards, and there he is. Oh. Ooh. Look at that deer. Oh my gosh. This is why we dream about Iowa every year. Look at that deer. Is he beautiful or what? That Spitfire nailed him right there. Came out. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. My coveted Iowa archery tag. And I can't even break the tape right now.
To make it all happen, to know Vicky got her buck, then for me to make the connection too, I mean, it was what a great feeling that, wow, we had all of this on our own little piece of heaven in Iowa. To make it all happen, you know, and for us to bring it back, and then I get out there another week later,
Right.
and I mean, it's just, man, that's part of it. That's what's so fun about all this.
It is being able to go out there and actually to help create your own success, because that's basically what it is.
Yep. Oh,
Going
yeah.
out there and doing all of our own stuff and to do everything you possibly can to try to become successful.
Yep.
That's good.
Love it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. We were sitting all day.
I know.
And
Your guys'
PBJs,
phones kept
baby.
dying.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Is it because they search? Because there's
It
not
is.
a lot
The
of good.
service out there is horrible out there, so if you don't have an extra battery, you guys
Yeah, I kept
are
on.
gone. Yeah.
You say, Josh, can I use your battery?
Nice.
He's like, again. You know what I mean?
It was a really weird November, though. I mean, it was warm. It was just weird southeast winds you don't want when you're hunting.
But we made it happen, just
did
like
make
you
it
guys
happen.
did. And I
That's
mean,
right.
I got to tell you something. Again, what an honor, what a privilege to be blessed enough that we own a little piece of heaven in
Right,
Iowa.
right.
That we do get to hunt it on a fair amount of chances.
We try.
But the bottom line is, wow.
It is wow.
It was cool.
Congratulations.
It was just cool.
And you know the best thing about it is we were out there 1 week apart from each other. We both shot beautiful 10-point bucks, and mine was about 7 inches bigger than his. We want to thank you guys for watching this week's show. We'll see you next week. Same time.
Yeah, whatever.
Same channel.
Yeah, listen, here's the deal, okay?
Thanks a bunch for watching.
She shot it out of my stand that
You sat in the princess stand. I have one stand.
How'd you find
One.
out?
One
How did you
stand.
know I
That's
sat the
it.
princess?
I know all.
Josh,
I know.
you rat.